All right, hello, and welcome folks to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. And in this video, we're going to talk about what if you're already in the zombie apocalypse and don't realize it. So stay tuned. Listen, if you are new here, we are a channel and a community of people who are trying to be more self-sufficient, get out of the city life, move out to the country and more rural, get out the urban lifestyle, and start living more self-sufficient. That's what this channel is about. My family, my personal family, we just purchased about a 3-acre farm, and we're living that life right now. And we are still striving to be more self-sufficient. We are still striving to be more self-sufficient. So if that's what you like, if that's what you're looking for, please subscribe, like, comment, and share, because everything helps the channel. So let's get into the topic. So what if, and we're going to do a whole series of this, what if you are already in the zombie apocalypse, you just don't realize it? Because it's been sensationalized that the zombie apocalypse is going to be the undead walking around eating human flesh. But what if, let's look at the definition of a zombie. The definition of a zombie is what? A person or an animal that is basically brain dead, not there, not themselves. And it would be safe to assume that if you talk to the average person right now, most people are already zombies. Most people go to work every day to their 9 to 5. They live for the weekend, and they try to live it up on Saturday and Sunday. And then they go back Monday through Friday to their 9 to 5, the same old, and you get lulled into this lifestyle of just nothingness. And I hate to even say it that way, but that's what it feels like from my perspective. Now, for some of us that are more conscious of what's going on, we know that the powers that be have control. We know that we're trying to break the mold. We know that control is a factor. Most people don't realize they're being controlled. So it would be a safe assumption that already most people are zombies. So point number one. Number two, and it was brought to my attention by one of our subscribers, one of our first subscribers. She called me last week and she's like, "Hey, have you noticed blah 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 XYZ?" You know, she first started. She was like, "Have you taken the vaccine?" I was like, "No, don't plan on it. I'm trying to stay away from it as long as possible." Have you noticed this? And I was like, and I thought about it real quick, because when I mentioned it to you, some of you guys are going to say, "Oh, that was happening before lockdown." But have you guys noticed how many killings, mass shootings, just killings? Have y'all noticed how it has crept up? It's like almost every week now we're having. It used to be like before, and I don't have any statistical data, but it used to be, and it's just from my recollection, before the coronavirus, it used to be like one every now and then. We have a mass shooting, and then that would calm down, and then a couple, 3-4 months later, we have another one. Then that would fall by the wayside. But I started looking into it recently, and it's like the flag is flying at half mast all the time. Have you guys noticed that? And we're going to get into more about the vaccine in later episodes. But what if, and I'm just posing a question, what if you're already living in the zombie apocalypse, you just don't know it yet? So I got to leave you with some things that you can live by. If you are already in the zombie apocalypse and stores are still open and you can still go out and get supplies, then guess what? You still have time. On this channel, we teach. Make sure you have at least, bare minimum, of 7 days of water. Water. You need 7 days of water per person. Now listen, that's a minimum of 1 gallon per person, per pet in your house. And if you're like us and you have farm animals, you need a lot more. You need to stock a lot more water. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was like, we have 2 ponds, and that is not going to be enough water. And we have a pretty large pond in the back, but that's still not going to be enough water. You know, because then you got to figure out how you're going to treat it. Now, we're just going to talk about water for a few minutes. You need to have several ways where you can treat water, because just because you have a water source does not mean it's clean drinking water. You understand that, right? You need to learn how to purify water. You need to learn how to use chemicals to treat water. You need to learn how to boil water. When is a good time that your water is treated once it's boiled? You need to learn how to filter water. All right? So, that's one thing that you need to stock up on. Make sure you have food, okay? I would say at least 7 days. Because see, if you have 7 days worth of food, you can stretch that out 3 weeks or more. Because see, you can fast for the first 14, 16, 18, 20 days. It's going to be tough, but you can fast. Especially if you have enough water. So anyway, those are just two tips right there I wanted to bring to you, just in case we are already in the zombie apocalypse. And we're going to, as this series goes on, we're going to get further into why we just might be in the zombie apocalypse already. So stay tuned. Now, as always, I want to thank each and every one of you. We're going to start ramping the channel up. I know I've been on break for a while. We're going to start posting more videos. Can't say I'm going to do them every day like I used to, but we're going to start posting more videos. We're going to start coming with the topics that this channel was created upon, which is prepping. And, you know, I talked to Jennifer yesterday. Jennifer, for those that don't know, Jennifer's my wife. I was talking to Jennifer a couple days ago. Well, it might even be yesterday. I said, you know, this is the perfect prepper property that we have if we were in the middle of nowhere. This will be the perfect prepper's property, prepper's paradise, actually, if we were in the middle of nowhere. If we didn't have anybody around us, I would feel almost comfortable. But because we live on the outskirts of the city, and because we actually do have neighbors, and we have a farm, I mean, we're like the only farm around us, period. It's going to paint a target on our farm if and when something goes down. So I've been really looking into a bug out location, simply because we need one. And for those that are wondering, this is not a cold sore. I know somebody's going to ask. I'll just show it to you. I'm growing my beard out, so when my hair grows out, a lot of times it'll curl up. So I had a little patch of hairs that had curled up, so pulled them out the other night, and it created this sore. So treating it with Neosporin, and that's about all I can do. Keep it clean, treat it with Neosporin, and let nature take its course. That's about all I can do. So before anybody says Roderick has the zombie apocalypse, he's gonna turn into a zombie, I may, but it won't be from this. This is not the first sign. Well, then again, maybe it is. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Send y'all some love, and stay tuned. We'll be back in with another one. I'm going to, I need to pick a time that I'm gonna post these. It's so crazy. It's such crazy now, because a lot of the channels that I used to follow and that I used to keep up with, they kind of took my time slots. But we'll figure out a normal routine of posting. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. I'll check you guys next time. Okay, take care.